Start the SimplexNumerica program from the desktop. First, we want to plot a two-dimensional function. To do this, select the first thumbnail named Function Plot in the thumbnail window under 2D Math Plots. We will delete the graphs named Tangent and Normal so that only the function sign of x divided by x remains. We will now change this to cosine of x using the Simplexity calculator. Confirm the dialog with the Enter key, and then select the Auto Scale option at the top of the chart. This will enlarge the cosine function. This is the easiest way to plot two-dimensional graphs. Let's now move on to the 3D function plots. Open 3D Mesh Plots. This section contains parametric and isometric surface plots and a lot of examples plots. This is a parametric surface plot, and we will now show you where you can change it in the property window. As with all charts, you can of course adjust the size and position of the chart on the screen to fit the smaller display for this presentation. Next, we go to the properties of the numerical algorithms and select ready-made parametric surface plots to serve as examples here. We will show a few of them here. We'll take this one and change x and y to u and v because parametric surface plots are always calculated as a function of the variables u and v. Here we have now taken 5. As soon as you change a formula, the program immediately switches to custom functions. Here we now change umax so that the interval goes from 0 to pi. You can see that the graphic changes immediately. Next, we want to rotate the graphic in space. To do this, we select the dialog box named 3D Chart Bar. For these parametric surface plots, we want to change the colors. The foreground and background colors can be changed separately. Next, we want to display the isometric surface plot. This time, again with different variants that can be selected from the properties. First, we move it to the correct size so that it fits on the small screen, which, as mentioned, has been made smaller for this presentation. Then go to the graph properties and change the color. You can do this immediately, of course. You can also swap the foreground and background colors. The foreground and background colors can be easily swapped here, as shown. Move the chart slightly using the small yellow diamonds. And here you can change the formula. A few examples are now shown. As mentioned, these are all just pre-made examples with the corresponding formulas. Here we have f of x, y, z, and several functions can overlap. In this case, 4 functions are superimposed. Now we can rotate the chart again. You can see that the chart can be rotated freely throughout the space. That's it. Those were the 3D function plots, namely the various parametric surface plots and isometric surface plot.